Hi everyone, welcome to Megan's Creative Arts. If you're new to my channel, thank you for joining us today. We are going to be doing a new blanket. I'm just going to call this the half double crochet V. I loved this so much I did it twice, but I cannot find the pattern. As some of you may have seen, I am making videos of all the, or I should say some of the blankets I've made my daughter over the years. I used this very pretty variant color. It is kind of heavy, but I think it was that particular yarn. I did do a very simple single crochet border around twice, just to put a little bit of a border on it. But it's very easy, just half double crochet stitches the whole way. I will show you how we get it done. As you can see, my daughter really loved on this one. It's actually in pretty good shape, but let's get started. So let's grab our yarn. We're going to do our little slip knot here. So this is a very easy beginner one, and we're just going to do chains of 2, multiples of 2. So if you wanted to do a blanket this size, this is pretty wide because I made it for her when she was getting older. So this is probably close to 200 width as far as chains. So if you want to do something that big, you can. It also can depend on your yarn. So this yarn is a 4 worsted weight. I am using a 4.5 millimeter hook with this one. So I'm just going to do a sample for you. If you had a bigger yarn weight, it would probably go a lot faster. You wouldn't have to do as many chains. So for this example, I'm going to do 20 chains. Okay, so I've got 20 chains. Again, this is just an example, a little sample size. And I'm going to do a half double crochet in the second chain from the hook. Go. I'm going to skip the next chain, and we're going to do 2 half double crochets in the next chain. Now, when I skipped the first chains, that does count as a half double crochet. So we're going to skip one chain, do 2 half double crochets into the next. If you're not sure how to do a half double crochet, I have tutorials on that as well, but we're going to skip one, you yarn over, go through the stitch that you're needing to, pull up a loop. So I have 3 loops on my hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. So again, that's yarn over, go into my stitch and yarn over to pull up a loop. I have 3 loops now, yarn over and go through all 3. So we're just going to continue to skip a chain and do 2 half double crochets all the way across. Now again, this was a pattern or design that I'm sure I saw somewhere. I have not been able to find it online, so I'm not quite sure where I found it. I made this years ago for my daughter. I did enjoy doing this. It's a nice, easy one. But I will write the directions below. The nice thing is, depending on what you're doing, I think it kind of looks like hearts on top of each other. Okay, and so I'm to my last chain. Do 2 half double crochets. So this is what the first row is going to look like. I'm going to chain 2. This is going to count as the first half double crochet, and I'm just going to half double crochet into that first stitch. We're going to skip 1, do 2 half double crochets in the next, and this is all we're going to be doing as we go across. So this would be great as a baby blanket. You could do a bigger blanket. If you do a bigger blanket, I would suggest using a thicker yarn, something with more weight to it. Some of the bulky ones would look real nice as a full blanket in this. You could also make a scarf or do something else with it. So see how it can kind of look like little hearts on top of each other. We're just going all the way across. So again, we're going to chain 2, turn. We're going to put our first half double crochet into that first stitch because the chain 2 does count as a half double crochet in this instance. We're going to skip 1 and continue with our 2 half double crochets all the way across. So again, skip 1, 2 half double crochets, skip 1, 2 half double crochets. I personally love the half double crochet stitch. It is one of my favorite stitches. I think the single crochet is just a little too small, and I do love the double crochet. That's actually the first thing my mom taught me when I was younger. I like the A little bit more tightness with the half double crochet. But it depends on the type of project you're doing and what you're looking for. Okay, so I'm at the end of row 3. So see how quickly this can go. Again, depends on how big your project will be. So it does have some give depending on your weight for the yarn. This was something I just apparently really love to make because I found 2 of these different colors. But I really loved this texture. Now this particular blanket is one we loved to keep in our car for our daughter. It's a little airy, but it has some weight to it, so if she wanted to curl up while we were driving, she would go ahead and curl up with this one. And we still use it in the winters. Winter we always keep a couple blankets in the car just in case someone gets a little chilly. So that is our half double crochet V is what I'm going to call it. You can see the front and back are the same. And then again, I just did a single crochet border. See how some of the just tiny little bumps. Most people wouldn't notice, but I just put a single crochet border around it twice, just with some of the extra yarn I had. And depending on the size of your project, you may need more yarn. So you saw this is just a single color. You could do this in stripes or rows. I did the variant color actually for both blankets. I really liked the variant yarn. And that is how you do this half double crochet V. So if you enjoy these tutorials on how to do these projects, please think about giving me a thumbs up, to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.